Hey guys, Tammy at Creature Comfort Inn. I've done a video in the past about prong collars, and I want to refilm that and repost it to just refresh everyone's memory, and if anybody's struggling with fit or what kind of prong collar to get, etc., then hopefully this can be of some help to you. I'm a dog trainer, so and I use prong collars a lot. I like them. I like the instant correction that you can get from them. It does help control your dog, and if trained properly, you don't have to use hardly any pressure at all. So that's why I like them a lot. So there's a few different kinds you can get, and I'm just going to show you guys. The first kind is, this is a 3.0 Herm Sprenger collar. I've got this one made with a quick clip on it because it's hard sometimes for my clients to get prongs apart. So I always say take a prong out, put a prong in. How you do that is you push down on one and you pull up on the next one, and it pops the prong collar apart. To get it back together, you'll squeeze this slightly, and then it goes in the little holes on there. So push down, pull up, pops them apart, doesn't matter where. Take your link out, and then put it back together for a smaller collar. This particular one is a Herm Sprenger. Remember to always back up your prong collar with a carabiner. So your leash goes here on this D-ring. Take a carabiner, stick it here, put it on your dog's flat collar where the leash would go. That way, if this pops apart, prong collar pops apart, you'll still have your dog attached to flat collar. Another thing to remember is prong collars should go above all other collars. They should be high, they should be snug behind the dog's ears. And when I do my demonstration with Xander, I'm going to show you exactly where the prong collar needs to be. If it's down here around the neck, it's jewelry. It's useless. You're going to be moving more than you need to move when you have a prong collar on. So the one I use for Xander is a 2.25, smaller links than the 3.0, but he's a Malinois, so I like the small links for his neck. These are good for German Shepherds. Now, I have used these on German Shepherds before because I need a little bit more pinch or a little bit more oomph because they're pretty much dead to this size. So it happens. Sometimes you have to go small when I'm training dogs, and then I go back to the big ones once they understand to respect the collar again. So this one is Xander's, and again, it has that quick clip on it. Okay, and I do have these quick clips, and there's a lady out there that makes them. It's called Katie's Buckles, if you look them up. And you can just take a regular Herm Sprenger without a quick clip and put these on it. It actually comes like this. So it comes with the links, and then that way you can use a buckle, but it has to be a Herm Sprenger with that throat plate because you have to remove the throat plate in order to get the buckle on. Okay, so the other kind that they sell are these. Let me explain, and don't ask me why they have these because I have no idea. First of all, there's no way to get these prongs apart because of the rubber. So you'd have to remove the rubber, which defeats the purpose of the collar, right? Remove the rubber, take the link off, put the rubber back on. Okay. When you get a prong collar, your prong collar should be, I don't know if you can even see it on this one. You can see it on this link. Your prong collar, your prongs should be slightly rounded, have a nice round edge on them. Okay, so that they're not sharp. There's nothing sharp about this. Okay, it's all rounded edges. That's why I buy the Herm Sprengers. They're really nicely made. So if you have one with this, it may be that they have these rubber tips because they're sharp underneath, and they shouldn't be. That's a crappy collar. So you can't remove the links very easily on these. You have to take the rubber off. Secondly, these links are even bigger than the 3.0. I don't know if you can see that 3.0 that I use. So you're not going to have as good a control. It's really light, so it's probably plated aluminum, I don't know. So I'm sure they bend really easy. And it's got this on it, which in theory is awesome, except for it's not awesome because you have to put this, it doesn't give you the action. So if you're watching and my arm is the prong collar, you're still pulling against the neck in the same exact spot. Okay, so in other words, that's the dog's neck. You're pulling still against just like a flat collar, okay? Whereas this one, if it's sitting on the dog's neck and you have a leash attached to it, it's gonna tighten all the way around the dog's neck, which is what we want. We want it to tighten all the way around the dog's neck rather than flat across the front. So this doesn't allow any give. It doesn't allow any pressure, right? Is that, I don't know if it's making any sense at all to you, but I don't like these, okay? So take these and throw them away. Can't stand them. They don't have the action that a regular prong collar has. They're not easy to take links out of, and the distance between here and here is absolutely useless. Whereas in this collar, I have links all the way around the dog's neck. So all that pressure is distributed through all these points instead of straight across the dog's trachea, which is what we're trying to avoid. So I'm gonna get Xander out and I'm gonna do a demonstration on placement of the prong collar so that you guys know where these prong collars need to go on the dog's neck. They're not jewelry. They shouldn't be hanging down. There shouldn't be any collars above them. They should always go above all other collars so you have control of the dog's head, and because you're using these pressure points here. Okay, so I'll put this on the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back with Xander. So as you can see, his prong collar is up here behind his ears. I'll show you how to put it on. Here, come. Sit. Good. So I'm putting it on. I've got and it goes above every other collar, high and tight behind the ears. It will slide down a little bit, and that's okay, but it's not causing constant pressure on his neck, but it's sitting right behind his ears. Good. You're such a good boy. So up above everything else. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know.